Good morning, beauties. Happy Monday. I don't get on here too often in the morning, in the middle of the week, or during the week, I guess I should say. It's not the middle. But we have a snow delay, and my school district decided to wait until the last minute to announce the delay. So I was up and ready anyway, and I thought I'd get some work done this morning and also do my makeup. So I am working out of my new Mood palette. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love this. I filled it up with all my goodies the other night. So I think I'm going to use the detail brush today to do most of my face. And then I want to try out a new eyeshadow look this morning. Some new eyeshadow combinations. So I am going to go in with my June highlight. Good morning, Bobby. How are you? It's a nice snowy morning, isn't it? So I'm just going to go in with that big end, and I'm just stippling it into my reddest areas just to neutralize those spots. My husband is out blowing the snow. My two oldest are still sleeping. I probably should keep it down a little bit. My youngest, I just had him, he just woke up a little bit ago, and I told him he could go watch TV. So that's what we are up to this morning. Then I'm hoping to catch up on some of my Seint work, and then I'll help get the kids ready for school, and I'll head out the door too. Okay, so there, I just did my June highlight, just neutralized the redness. And now I'm gonna go in with my, flip it over to the small end and go into Linen. This is like a few shades lighter, and I'm just going to place them on like the corners of my eyes and underneath my eye to kind of just brighten that area. Look at that, like it just made my under area look so much better. So I'm kind of doing like a pie shape, sort of like a triangle underneath my eye, like so. And then I'm going to go in with my contour. And I'm kind of blending as I'm going this morning. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over back to the big end and do my contour. I've been kind of doing a mix of contours because I really like the warm tone of olive. So I have these, this is olive and this is Astoria. And I've been doing like a layer of Astoria. It has like a little warmth about it, but then of olive. Olive has some like warmth, and then Astoria has some coolness. I don't know, I saw someone else mix their colors, and they're my two favorite contour colors for myself. And so I'm like, I'm gonna try mixing them, and I've kind of liked it. So that was olive. So you can see it's like a warmer tone that has like the oranges, warmy, like reddish undertones. So now I'm going to go in with Astoria and go over it. And I think it's just a really nice mix of color there. So like I said, I'm just kind of blending as I go. I have a time, I can just kind of take my time this morning. It's kind of nice, actually. Around my hairline, and I'm just putting it back into my hair. Brush it out and up. If you are watching the replay, please say good morning, or whenever you're watching it. It might be good afternoon, I guess, but say hi. And then I'm just gonna go in with that the Astoria after that olive, and just kind of mix the two. Just liking the shades of those together. Do you see how the contour already has such great coverage, and it's already just giving some like defining points to my face, and that's what I love. So again, I'm doing the olive here first, just underneath my jawline, just to give a little more definition of my jaw. And then I'll go in with I keep wanting to say contour. It is all contour. Astoria is next. And then I just blend that downwards. Need a little more lip conditioner. I love the peppermint contour. Oh my gosh, the peppermint lip conditioner. Okay, then I think I am gonna go in and just do a little bit of contouring on my nose. And I like to use the small end. I am gonna use Astoria for that. It's a little bit more ashy than the olive. And I'm just going on the top of the nose right there on one edge of the bridge of my nose, and I kind of look downwards. You can kind of see where I want to emphasize that bridge, and then I just bring it up into up to my eyebrows, and then I'm going to put a little bit underneath, and then I'm going to grab, hi Trisha, happy 2-hour delay. And then I'm just grabbing that linen and going straight down to kind of pull in that like little bit of contouring I did with my nose to keep that nice and thin. Now I'm gonna flip this to the other side and do the up and down, hold it that way, and then I'm just gonna blend this all out just a little bit, going up and down, because I don't want to lose. If I start going sideways, it's just going to blend the contour out, and then it's going to make my nose look big again. So if I can go up and down and just lightly tap it out, it kind of snatches that nose right in. And I will go back and kind of blend it, make sure it's all blending really well together once I get my main contour on, or my main, I keep saying contour this morning, my main highlight on today. So now I'm going to go into my main highlight shade. So everything I've been just doing one layer. The only place where I like double up is where I color corrected my June highlight. Because when you color correct, you usually will have that second layer, but we put it on so lightly. Oh, you're in Minneapolis. You know what? I think I did see something about that. Did you have something in your stories about being up there? That's exciting. So Minneapolis doesn't have any snow. Did they get anything? Well, you're probably up and going then. So everywhere that I did not put my contour, I'm going to go in with my main highlight shade. So I'm going right here. Right now, I'm just going to kind of stipple it in. I'm not going to blend yet because I want to make sure I cover all the spots I hadn't covered yet. And remember, I did have that linen underneath my eyes already, so I don't really want to double that up. You really don't want to double up much of the makeup. You want to avoid doubling up as much as possible. It is definitely buildable, so you can do that if you want to. I just find the coverage is great with just one layer, and you see less texture when you use less product. Saturday night. Okay, so instead of getting rain and thunderstorms like we had down here in Iowa, they got snow then. Okay. So have you been up there all weekend? Okay. Now that I got my main highlight everywhere that I want it, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend it all together so it's just nice and seamless. Today is also the first day I can It's been almost 2 years that I can not wear a mask to work. Our mask mandate's been lifted, and I am really looking forward to be able to have the choice of wearing my mask and being able just to show my face. I'm excited to see some of the kids' faces and staff that I work with. So I'm really excited about that. And show off my makeup, right? So I'm just going around and doing that stippling motion all over just to get a nice coverage. And I'm just kind of going in by that contour that we already blended, but just to get rid of any of the harsh lines. Oh my goodness, so scary. Oh, my heart just goes out for those who, I mean, have lost people in those storms. And ooh, Bondurant was hit by a storm, hit by a tornado a few years ago, and that was so scary for all of us, for sure. And we were lucky. Thankfully, we didn't lose anything besides just some maybe like outdoor kid toys, that kind of thing. But I can't even imagine. And now the snow, having to deal with all of this, like Iowa just can't make up their mind on what our weather is going to be. It's just crazy. Yes, the masks are just, I truly believe that they have their place, but I think I can speak for pretty much everyone that we are just tired, right? And I feel like maybe I'll be able to breathe normal finally. I'm going to go in with, which one was it? Oh yeah, there it is. I want to go in with Sandstone. Sandstone is this pretty kind of brick red satin lip and cheek color. And so I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go very light, just get a little bit on there. A little bit goes a long way. Just above my contour here. And then I'm going to blend them together. And right now it's very bold. I'm going to switch brushes. I got maybe a little too much on that. The nice thing about the cream is it's so blendable. So if you get a little more than you want, just keep blending until you get the pigment that you like. And you can even bring it up like kind of like a C up into your, like that. It just adds a little extra something there. It's still pretty bold. That's okay. I like a good cheek. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now what lip color should I do? Did you get to do anything fun when you were up in Minneapolis before you have to work today? Let's see. I am going to grab my blend brush. Here's my blend brush. And I'm going to go in with Georgia right here. And I'm going to use the smaller side. And just right here on that top of my cheekbone, just go in and kind of feather in a little bit. Do you see how it's catching the light? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, let's grab a little more to the other side. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh, I love Illuminator. To be honest, when I started, I didn't know what Illuminator was. If you are a big makeup wearer, it might be called Highlight. But when I started, I didn't even buy Highlight or buy the Illuminator because I didn't understand the point of it. But once I finally tried it and I started noticing how it catches the light in all the right places and just gives you that finished 3D look, I wouldn't go without it anymore. And I love the powder versus the cream for different looks. So sometimes I go to cream when I want more of that subtle glow and I don't want the sparkles, but this has the sparkle. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. blend it out. Let's put a little something on my lips. I'm gonna do Boardwalk. This is Boardwalk right here. Can you see it? Which one? This one right there. It's a very, it is a gloss. It just has a little bit of color, but nothing too much. It's like a muted glossy pink. I like that color. So pretty. Okay, so let's do my eyes. I'm not in any hurry this morning, so I'm just gonna stay on and keep doing it. So let's see. I am going to curl my eyes quick. I don't want to mess up my eye look, so I'm going to do this first. As you can see, I already did put my highlight shade on my lids to kind of prime and prep my eyelids. I think I am going to put down a little bit of setting powder too. That should help really hold the color in and keep the eyeshadows looking good all day. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my powder brush and let's see. You know what? I don't think I put my powder in this one. Let me add it quick. So I'm gonna do the fun technique with the eyeshadows where you put like you just pick 4 colors and put them in like dark to light order, and then I'm gonna put that on my lids, and that's how I'm gonna do my shadows today, and I think it's gonna look good. So this is, my powder is almost got my setting powder. It's called Vanilla Dust Setting Powder, and then this is the powder brush. You can actually bundle these together, so if you're looking for a good setting powder and then a brush to apply it, these are great. So I'm just gonna get loaded up with this. It is a translucent powder, and I'm gonna flip it to the other side. I couldn't remember what side I liked. I like this side better. And I'm just gonna kind of paint it on, brush it on, just my eyelid. It's translucent, so you can't see it, but it is just adding just that little bit of a layer of powder so that the eyeshadows really just hold tight onto your eyes. If you get kind of oily in your eyelids throughout the day, which sometimes I feel like I do a little bit, then this will help so that you don't get creasing, or if like it feels like it's melting off. It shouldn't. Your eyeshadows should be staying all day. Okay, I'm just laying my eyebrows down a little bit. They felt a little unruly. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the eyeshadow brush. Yes, okay, I'm gonna make sure it's cleaned off here. Okay, let's add this in. Look at this, like how much I can fit into this. Let me see if I can, why can't I fit it here? Oh, maybe it's not gonna fit in there. That's okay, but like look at all the tins that I can fit in here. And then I still have space for a couple half-C's here if I wanted to. Okay, so the colors we're working with today are Coco, Zion, and Bubba, and Soulmate. And I like to put the lightest colored one. I really like it to be a shimmer, because I like to have that little bit of extra sparkle on my eyeshadows. You could totally mix and match your shimmers, your mattes for this look. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna use this smaller, dense, domed side and pick up Coco. And I'm gonna go on this outer corner and just make a stripe. I hear the plow going still, or the snowblower, I should say. Okay, I'm going just above where my crease is, just above it, not much, because I can always blend it out to go above it a little bit more. Let me zoom in a little bit. I might need to have my other eye on the camera. you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. My husband's right outside doing the snow. Okay, then I am gonna go into my brush cleaning towel right here and get that Coco off. Just remove any of that extra dust that's on there. And then I'm gonna go into Zion right here. Zion is such a pretty brick red. It's kind of similar to Sandstone. And I'm going to do another stripe right here. And I like to keep my darker stripes a little bit thinner. So it's totally preference to you. I want to make sure I have space for my sparkles to get in. And of course the darker colors are going to just have a bigger punch of colors. So, okay, so aren't these pretty colors? I just love them. So I'm going in with that brush cleaning tile again. And now I'm gonna get Bubba. Let me show it to you. Bubba is this beautiful light, kind of medium tannish, orangish color. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another stripe. Like so. Oh, I feel like I have an eyelash there. Okay. And I always tap off any excess product I have on there. After I dip, then I tap. I don't know if you can hear me right here. I tap it so that I don't get too much fallout happening. Just a sec, I gotta look in this mirror. Oh, there we go. I did have like a fuzz or something going in my eye. Okay. So this one's Bubba. And then this one is one of my favorite shimmers, but it surprised me that they combined them together, but I think it's gonna look good. And then I have Soulmate right here. It's a pretty shimmer iridescent deep pink. I usually use my finger. Let's see how it goes with I think it might actually work. And then I'm gonna go in right here all the way to the corner of my eye with Soulmate. There we go. Well, if anyone is watching this who was affected in that area with the tornadoes and had damage or just need help because of whatever, please let me know. I would love to be able to help and support you however you would like some help, even if it's just prayers. My heart goes out to you guys for sure, because it's so scary, just awful. And I wish nobody ever had to go through that. Okay. So I loaded up the 4 colors. Now it's time just to blend it all together. So I'm gonna flip it over to the nice fluffy side, and I'm gonna slowly blend out my outer corner and then go inwards. And I am going to bring my darker colors up just a little bit. What do we think of this combination? The colors just kind of marry all together. Go back, ooh, wrong way. So nice. Okay, then I am going to go back into the brush cleaning tile and just get any of that extra stuff from blending, and then I'm going to go back and start this one and blend this together. And just keep blending until you get the look that you're looking for. And you can do this with any 3 colors that you like. So pretty. And you get that nice like ombre look without like having to work too hard, which I love. So we're gonna do a little bit of shadow underneath to just line my lids, or to line my eyes. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of that. Let's do Bubba first. Like so. I've really been liking using the shadow as eyeliner. Bubba's really nice because you start just getting a nice warmth shadow under your eyes, and then go in with some Coco to really finish it out. And the Coco, I'm probably just going to do about half of it, half my eye with that. Just kind of finishes off your eye look so nicely. There we go. Now all I need is some mascara and I'm ready to go. Let's see what mascara am I going to grab today. I've been really liking this one. This one's called Essence by Panda Eyes. And I like it. It's a little bit more liquidier, if that is a word, than others that I have. Sometimes I feel like the other ones get kind of clumpy. But this one goes on just so smoothly. But because it's a little bit more, I don't really want to say runnier, but you just have to be more careful because I feel like if you touch something, it comes off a lot easier, like with your wand. Once it's on, it stays on. Doesn't that like make a world of difference? I love just that little bit of extra color on my eyelid or on my eyelashes to just really finish off your eyes. Tonight's going to be a busy night for us, for the Pero family. Right after work, I have my kids' conferences. And then we have, we're starting swim lessons for 2 of my kids. They kind of, I think they just need a little bit more help, especially during, I think like because we took a summer off, maybe 2, I can't remember, from swim lessons because of COVID. They just kind of fell behind, and I want them to be super comfortable in the water. This summer we have Adventureland passes. So if you aren't local here, Adventureland is like a big water park, or like a big amusement park with a water park. And so I'll be taking them there this summer, and we're going to have lots of fun, but I want them to make sure they're really comfortable in the water. So I think these lessons should be good. So have that for the first time tonight. And then starting next month, I will have, I'm going to start coaching T-ball for my youngest. So it's going to be preschool boys. Should be a lot of fun, but I've never coached before. So if you've ever coached T-ball, give me some pointers, or if there's any fun activities or fun like drills to do with the kids, let me know. But I think it should be fun. I can't see the time right now, but I'm sure my other ones are getting up soon and going to be like confused why they aren't getting ready for school yet. So I better explain to them that we're 2 hours delayed. So thanks for hopping on with me. Again, make sure you say #replay or just say hi to me. So I know that you caught this video. I hope you like this eye look. Remember, you can do any 4 colors or 3 colors. Just pick different darkness, like a medium, and then like a light one. Blend them together, and I'd love to see your looks. I think that's all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.